Anyway, we shall begin. Episode number?
I don't know what episode we're on. I'll have to check
I think the other day was 17, so that means I think we've got 18 in the bank. So is this 19?
Bear with me.
Bing, bong, bing.
Do as a jingle.
Bing, bong, bing, bong. This is another podcast that nobody asked for. But here we are anyway. Over to you for episode number. I did a full jingle.
That was quite
I just
good,
did a
though.
full jingle, and you can't even find the number of the podcast.
Oh,
Should we just make one up?
It's
And then
number
edit it?
18. No, we've already recorded that one.
19, it must be. I didn't even need to sing that jingle.
It was a good jingle. I liked it.
This is the podcast.
I think we're on episode 19, but we'll cut that bit out.
We'll edit it out if this is not number 19 because we don't know.
So we're
See
going
if
to
we've been here all them times.
I know. We've been here about 10 times.
I've had you for off-season so far, haven't I?
Pardon?
So next year I'm going to have you on prep, aren't I?
No, I was on the back end of prep, I think.
I think you was actually, weren't you? Yeah. Or was it between the British and the
I think it was
Wells?
in between.
Yeah.
And I was like a bit at
Whoa.
that point. So it's all been good energy since.
Next year we'll just edit your off-season face onto your on-season body.
Yeah, can I just like keep this face, but
We
like
can try. Right, I'm going to diet you, but just from the neck down.
yeah, that would be good. I don't like it when your
Imagine if I
face
could
goes
actually
proper
do that.
chiseled.
I'd be the most famous, expensive coach in the
I know
country.
you would. Charge whatever you want then.
But yeah, $3,000 a prep. Yeah.
You know when you get
keep
like-
your off-season face. Yeah, of course we can. Yeah. Oh,
And
you
you
want to
get
keep
those
your off-season
striations.
fingers as well? Yeah. Okay.
That is annoying actually, because then
When
like
you
none of
bring
your
start
rings fit
bottom,
and you're
everyone
like,
says that.
or your hands look like really like old
Your
and
watch
horrible.
like slipping off. And
Nothing fits.
just walking along. There's all this jewellery hanging up, and your glasses like
Yeah, that does happen. Your glasses start like
Fucking hell,
sliding
my
down your
glasses
nose.
like the rims over my eyes because my nose is so thin.
My nose has got so lean. The sad thing is that actually happens. We're going to do this one as a Q&A. Mm-hmm. We've got some good
We've not got much to catch up on because we've not been fucking doing much, have we?
We've just been
When was the last year, did
working.
you say? 5 weeks ago, 4.5 weeks ago?
Yeah, about 4.5 weeks ago.
Been summer. The bodybuilding season's not been so much on. I had a show on in between.
Yeah.
Young Shannon there. She won a show. Tone figure. Muscle talk. Did very well.
Yep.
First show she's ever won. She was absolutely buzzing. She's now not doing bodybuilding for a bit. She's going to go, she's doing a reverse, but she's going to go for a bit. But well done, Shan. You did well there.
Shout out.
Shout out to Shan. Wood. But that's all that's been going on.
Yeah.
I just had the one client competing there. Done the posing workshop on Sunday.
Yeah,
This is a brief catch-up. It's turning into a brief catch-up.
Okay, let's do this as a catch-up then.
Very brief, because nobody cares about Dan's posing workshop. Fuck Dan's posing workshop. Well, it's the one we was talking about in the last one, where everyone comes, we do a posing, turn everyone around in circles a bunch of times, shout at them a bunch, and then tell them to go back home.
Yeah, it looked good though. Looked like you had a good turnout for it.
Yeah. It's fairly popular. All the people competing in the later season generally was there, so we can have a look at face-to-face check-ins and things like that. And yeah, it was a belter. Did you ever come to one of the, you will have been to
I've
one
been
of the
to a
ones, no, but did you ever come to one of the ones in August? You will have done, won't you? Where it's fucking boiling in there.
I can't remember, but I came to the ones when I was like doing my first preps with you. So it would have been like maybe 2021, maybe.
Yeah, we had one in June that year. I think that was the only one we did. Or it might have been. Anyway, the aircon wasn't working properly then. The aircon was working this time.
Yeah.
So I was ready for because it was like 30 degrees when I outside.
Yeah.
I was ready for the worst day ever. I had my HydroFlow with me. I had everything just ready to not die. And then it was all right. I could have put my trackies on if I wanted to.
God.
One of them was going, it's a bit cold.
Yeah.
You don't know you're born. You don't know you're born. What do you mean it's a bit cold?
All these girls on prep like dying.
Normally you'd just
shivering.
be a puddle. First time ever I got a Scottish girl there, Colette, she was like, it's fucking boiling in Hull down here, innit? Nobody's ever said that before. But she come from Scotland, so fair enough.
Where it's like always cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you had that. And then, shows are pretty quiet at the minute.
Yeah. Good though. I like that they have a break in the middle.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think everyone needs it.
Yeah, little reset.
Yeah. Some stuff goes on in August, but not much. I think the natty scene kicks off a little bit in August, actually, doesn't it?
There's a few, because I've got a client doing the show in early September that's a UK DFBA show.
Yeah. I've got a girl next weekend in BNBF.
Oh, yeah, so that is all.
In St Helens, that's August 25th,
Yeah.
so I've got somebody there.
Yeah,
She's
so
looking
something
good.
going on.
That's a week away anyway, it's next week.
Yeah.
Next weekend. She's shredded.
Oh, that's good. Amazing. So, anything else cracked off?
Anything else cracked off?
Yeah. Is that not saying?
Anything else cracked off? A few bottle lids. A few pavements. Probably is a saying, yeah. I was like, why are you laughing, Dan? No, I don't think so, to be fair. We're just going into the madness, aren't we? I've enjoyed summer this year.
Yeah, it's been really nice weather-wise,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
everyone always moans when it's hot, don't they? But I've got one of them lucky houses. You know, the lucky houses where it's not that hot in your house.
Right, yeah.
I've got a lucky house. My old house was a lucky house as well, because some people's houses are fucking boiling, aren't they?
Yeah, that's like ours,
And I
isn't
think,
it?
is it?
It is.
Yeah.
We have to sit
Well,
with
it's
the fan on.
It's been big church windows on the front. For any of you that don't know, Leah lives in a 6-bedroom, full
not
glass
6
front
bedroomed.
church in the nicest place in Derby. You've got the best house you've ever seen in your life. Not that I've been to it, but I've seen it on Instagram. I've seen some pictures of it.
It has got quite a cool window.
It's
I
a
will
very
say
good
that.
house.
That's why we bought the house, because we like the window.
Big old window sat in the front, the dog's looking out, living the dream.
They do. They sit on the window ledge, because the window goes all the way to the floor. They sit on the little window ledge looking out at all the passers-by.
Yeah.
We've got a nice plant there, cheese plant that's grown in the
Cheese
window
plant.
now.
I've never heard of a cheese plant.
It's really cute, and it just makes it better. But Will
grow
looks after
cheese? Don't grow cheese,
It doesn't
no.
grow cheese, no, unfortunately. Will looks after the plants, right? He's
The
looking
plant
after
man.
them. He's the plant owner. And he got really excited the other day because it's grown a new sprout, and he was shouting about this new leaf that had grown. He's like, Leah, guess what? We've got a new sprout.
Oh, that sounds class.
That's our
I'm
life.
going to Google cheese plants when I get out of here.
They're very nice plants.
What was we talking about for that? Yeah, I'm gifted with a not hot house, so I'm all right. The gym's the same, actually. The workout gym, that's the same temperature all year.
Yeah.
And it don't have any heating or any cooling system. It just stays
Right.
the same for some reason.
Yeah,
so.
mine's been. I haven't been going to mine because it's too hot. I haven't been going to the gym, just not.
Yeah,
that gym. I've just not been going to the gym for the last 2 months, basically.
Yeah. Ultraflex in Hull was like that. I don't know if it's Ultraflex in Derby.
It
like
is
you mean,
Ultraflex.
but
It's an absolute.
fuck me, the one in Hull. It was the hottest. I couldn't believe how hot it was when this is a few years ago. Like when I was there, they might have got some blowers in there now or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, never been so hot in my life. Big sheds, aren't they?
Yeah, awful, especially the upstairs bit. You're like, it's like 30-something degrees, I think.
We're so unlucky, aren't we, to live in this world?
Right, what a shame. I've just been lying. I've been finishing work and then like lying in the garden reading my book. It's been really nice.
Walking sounds all right, that.
Yeah, I know. What else has been going on? I've started planning, you know, that event I was telling you about last time?
Yes.
That empowerment event. So we've got the date sorted now. It's got like a cute little graphic-y logo thing for it.
Yeah. And when is it?
It's on the 23rd of November on the Saturday.
After everything starts calming down.
Yeah, because I wanted to do it like as a bit of a Christmas thing, but before Christmas, because you try and organise them in December and everyone's got the work Christmas
Yeah, of course
dues.
they have, yeah. Nobody can do all, can they?
But yeah, I've just started looking at venues.
Yes.
So it's going to be like, I'm going to have some speakers there and stuff. So
What area you're looking at? Midlands?
yeah, around like Derby sort of area.
Yeah.
Might go a bit more north depending on what I can find. But
Best in the north.
yeah, I've started planning a few bits. So that's all coming together really nicely. But we're going to do like awards and like little goodie bags and like it's got some speakers organised to come to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really excited.
Is the
for that.
speakers a surprise?
Yeah, I'm not saying what speakers are yet.
Okay.
But it's got, I've got 4 speakers in total.
Have you really?
Yeah.
All covering obviously different topics
Yeah.
about different
And
things.
then I've got like little, actually no, I'm not going to say anything else because it's all,
Yeah, don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Just sell his tickets.
Yeah.
Just sell his
Yeah,
tickets.
but
You want to know, you got to buy a ticket.
yeah, it's going to be a client event, but then clients can bring +1.
All right, okay.
Because I thought some girls are like a bit nervous, aren't they? So I'm going to get them to bring a friend, so then it obviously like bulks the numbers up a bit as well.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for that.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. I think the PC are having an event, aren't they? at the
Yeah,
end of the
I
year?
saw that.
Yeah, they're having an awards event.
Yeah, I
think.
like that. That's good.
And normally they just do it all on Instagram, don't they? So
That's cool. I think that's really good that they've done that.
Yeah, I wonder if it'd be like what was it called, like a black tie? or
Oh
something?
yeah, I hope it is.
A ball.
That'll be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, loads of bodybuilders turning up in black ties.
Yeah.
Howdy, ho, ho, ho.
That'll be really cool. I'd like that.
Yeah, smoking cigars and that.
Anything else going on?
No, not really. I don't think so. Nothing that springs to mind. Just usual stuff. I ain't been doing anything to do with property or anything like that. I'm leaving that on the back burner for a little bit. Chill a little bit because I've been a bit mental with that the last few years, just non-stop. So I'm having a little break until early next year and get going again with that. And yeah, just
And then it's clients leading into the
been
British.
just been a bodybuilding coach. I'm excited though. I said to you when I spoke to you earlier, everyone's
Yeah.
like, Everyone's looking pretty good. So obviously it's highly competitive at the end of the season, but that's okay because we are also highly competitive people. I was thinking about this before because I was talking to somebody the other day and there was on about them being super competitive.
Yeah. What, as a person, you mean?
Yeah, as a person.
Right.
And I was trying to think about if I am or not. Because you know the people who say that they're super competitive? It's usually people say that after they have a massive like tantrum after losing, innit? It was somebody I was talking to, they just lost something. It wasn't out to do with bodybuilding actually. They just lost something and they had a massive, and I was thinking, because I think I'm quite competitive, but I don't have a meltdown if I lose.
Yeah, but I think like...
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, you can be competitive though about winning, or you can be competitive in terms of like wanting to like be better, because some people can just like settle and they're quite happy, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't like losing. Don't get me wrong. Nobody likes losing, but I never like go mental. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think, oh,
Yeah. Oh,
must be better, Dan. Must be better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never go mad. I just thought it was an interesting topic. Actually,
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, and I thought, because you're competitive, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you are.
Yeah.
But you're all right when things don't go your way.
Yeah, I think so most of the time.
Yeah. Well, you don't go.
After that show, I did think, oh God, I hope I didn't handle that really badly.
No.
You know, when you like question yourself and you're like, I hope that was okay.
Well, you was just disappointed. Do you know what I mean? Which is what you
Yeah.
would expect.
Yeah.
Some people go wild.
Yeah, but I just think at the end of the day, like it's not life changing, is it? Like you just
I know
crack
what you mean.
on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, yeah, it's funny because I was having that conversation the other day, so I just wondered what your take on that. Excuse me, Diet Coke. Here we go.
I think you have to, if you build in a business and you are into a sport, I think you're probably naturally quite
I suppose
driven and competitive as a person, because you'd have to be, wouldn't you? Because otherwise you won't push.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Maybe there's different definitions of what competitive is. I just want to be better than I was
Yeah.
previously all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like me as well. Like I just want to. I've said this to you before. Like if things are stabilising out and I feel like I'm not moving, and you're the same, I'm like I do it for a bit and then I get bored, because I've tried to do this in business before. Like I've been like, okay, you know, life's good. I'll just sit here and I'll do it for 2 months and then I'll be like, I can't do this anymore.
That's
it's a bit
patient
boring.
for 2 months, to be fair. I try and relax for a day and I'm like thinking, but I don't need to, what if, but then I can maybe, what if I reckon it, the fucking brain's
And your head's
going
like
round,
ticking over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? But people say that's bad, you know, but that's what keeps me massively occupied.
Yeah.
That occupies my mind space the majority of the time. That's what I'm kind of thinking about, what I can do next.
I know what you mean.
But I've been like that since I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
It's never changed.
Yeah.
Just obsessive with moving forward with something.
Yeah, I think the kind of catch of that is like, because I'm very much like that, but then sometimes it's like you get so caught up in it and then you feel, well, I have times where I feel like I'm always like a bit behind and like not doing enough. So then it's like I have to sometimes take a step back and be like, oh, actually, like, you're okay. Like,
yeah, I think it's the way people analyse it. Because I was actually brought up like that, kind of saying like, you don't want to be kind of, I don't know, chasing stuff all the time because you're never happy and like that. But I think that's the perspective of the people that are not wired like that.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean? So from my childhood, I was kind of told that. Like, but now I realise as an adult whose brains understands what's going on, I'm not really bothered about that anyway. I'm just I'm content in the movement.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Do you get what I mean? So it's the actual trying to do something. That's what actually makes me happy.
Yeah.
So the outcome of that is it's like that's what you want because that's the reason that you're doing it. But I won't put myself through all that mental torture just to get whatever
if you didn't like it and
enjoy
it.
You get what I mean? It's the mental torture that I enjoy.
Yeah, you get like a buzz off of the actual process of moving forward.
Exactly, yeah.
I know.
I'm just trying to be a little bit better. In my instance, it's always, I think, coaching related usually, really.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to be a better coach than I was 6 months ago and 6 months before that and 6 months before that.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, because things move on, we move on, I learn things all the time with different things and bits and pieces, and you're trying to put that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think if you're the same as you was a few years ago, then you're a bit of an idiot, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and even if it's like, whether it's like self-development stuff or like growing the business more or...
Just pushing, innit? Just pushing to be better at something. I think my brain works like that. I don't think I'm like most people, even who do business, because a lot of people like, they look at how to grow the business. All I really care about is like, I think my business grows organically because I get better at what I'm doing. Because that's all. Yeah, I suppose for me, to be fair, I've got something to measure it by, because If people are winning, that's what brings clients.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, I suppose with yours, it's different because you've got different parameters to set out of how you're making it grow and what have you. So it's different.
Yeah.
I just try and keep getting better at coaching me.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing though, isn't it? Because if you're a better coach and then you're getting better results and then your clients are happier, like you're going to get more clients from it anyway.
They're looking better. They're getting a better experience. So then you get more. So it's directly through that.
Yeah.
Again, I don't think I could put my brain through what it goes through to get that, to try and make my business better. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it could easily settle on, I don't know, a percentage of what I actually do. Do you know what I mean? And just be like, oh, this will be all right. But I'd be bored out myself.
That's what I tried to do though, because I think...
It's impossible. You're not wired like that.
Yeah.
So we should just not try to do that.
No, I know. I've accepted that now though, and now I'm just like, okay, that's just not me.
Yeah.
What else has happened?
That was a ramble.
I don't know where we got that conversation.
That was a ramble. I was just thinking about thinking about competitiveness from I was talking to somebody.
Yeah, it was.
I can't remember what it was they was competing in. It was one of my pals.
A sport?
Yeah, it was something to do with, it was like a tournament type thing. Like, I can't really explain what it was, but it was, it got me ticking anyway. I was thinking when I was driving off, am I competitive or not?
Yeah.
But I do cry when I lose. But I don't kick off.
Competitive. Am I competitive or not? I do cry when I lose.
Yeah, well, it's not me losing, is it? It's my clients losing, and that's worse.
I know what you mean.
I want as bad when it was just me losing, but when my clients don't get the result, then I do cry.
I do get what you mean. What was I going to say after the back of that?
Do you want me to sing the jingle again, do you think?
Yeah, go on then. Do as an interim, Phil.
Hopefully that'll make it onto the beginning of the podcast, because I can't remember what it was. This is the podcast.
We can edit that out.
We should sing a jingle, get a proper jingle and put it at the beginning. Yeah, we should do that. Mr. Man, you know the things. Get it cropped. Yeah, we're good.
What else is cracking up? Sorry, I feel like I can't say that now.
Yes, you can. Say it again. Cracking off. What's cracking off, draw? Cracking off, ball. Oh, these young uns, I don't know. The things they come out with.
Sorry. I did that this morning as well. I said something to Will when we was on the dog walk. And he was like, that's not a word. I was like, it is. And we were stood down the walk Googling it. And he was like, oh, it is a word. I was like, thank you.
I read books, you know. I read books. I've only read one book. Don't listen to me.
I'm reading a really good book at the minute called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think. You know, I love these kind of books, these like deep thought books.
Yeah. I need to follow in some of your footsteps with this, but I don't feel like I get time to read a book.
Wow, I just do it in the morning when I get up, just like literally 10 minutes, just read like a chapter or something, just when I'm on my coffee. I've got into, I never thought I'd be this person, but I've started doing a bit of like journaling stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
How do you go on then? Because I've seen all this. And you know the only thing I think about with journaling? You won't even know this. Did you ever used to watch the cartoon called Doug on Nickelodeon?
I've literally never heard of that.
He had a journal.
Oh, did he?
Everyone, he's like, this cartoon come on, it's like a stick drawing, and this kid's got a journal. That's all I think of when I think of journals.
Yeah.
How do you think it, in what way does, because I've tried it. I've done a bit of the breath work thing and the meditation.
Yeah.
I won't say I've gone into it far, but I'll put the meditation for beginners on YouTube for 10 minutes before I go to bed to try and calm me down. But they say journaling's attached to all that.
Yeah, I think, because I was always a bit anti-journaling because I thought, this is just like airy-fairy, you know, waste of time sort of stuff. But then I got into it a little bit more, like dipped in and out of it a bit, but I've properly got into it now for the last maybe month or so.
How much do you write, like a page?
It depends. Like some days I'll literally get up and I'll just write like a couple of sentences. And then some days I'll like write a question at the top and I'll put like a 5-minute timer on and then I'll just like write for 5 minutes. Right. And then you can like just write whatever you think. And then you can do like a little reflection thing after it. So it just depends on like, if there's something in my head where I'm like, I know it's niggling at me, or there's something I'm like a bit, you know, when you feel a bit like uneasy about something, I'll just write it down and then just like write everything down. But at first I was like, this is a waste of time. But it actually like, it does.
Clears your mind.
Yeah. I've got a few clients that have like been doing a little bit of as well. But yeah, because I feel like I just get up and then crack on and then sometimes stuff builds up a little bit and then I'm like, why do I feel a bit like not quite, Yeah,
I might give that a go then because I'm a bit like edgy.
Yeah, it's basically just like a giant like brain dump some days. So you just write down whatever's going on in your head. I'll just put a 5-minute timer on it. And then I'll just do like, look at it and be like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
that's quite cool. I've got
Yeah.
like the work version of that because I've got a big whiteboard in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Or anything that needs doing or sorting out or speaking to somebody or whatever, I write that down.
Yes.
So it's not in my brain. So I
Yeah.
think I've got the work version.
Yeah.
Fuck me, that made me feel about 3,000 times better when I
Yeah.
put that up.
I've got a whiteboard now as well in my office.
Yeah, I've had it for since I moved into I think my old house as well, actually. I've had it up there about three years or so now. You've got so much going around in your head. It fucking melts your head, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And if you're writing it in your phone or writing it down somewhere, it doesn't. It's
No.
not.
You need it visible in front of you all the time, don't you?
Even just things that need sending in the post or this or that or anything.
Yeah.
When I walk into the kitchen, I'm like, what can I knock off that list? What can I knock off that list?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because I'm one of them. I'm one of them people, and it's funny. I was watching one of these. You know, you get all these like fucking motivational type people and shit on YouTube now. And they're like, how to be successful and all this bollocks. And somebody was writing on there the other day, and they said it was some millionaire guy or whatever it was, and he was like, if you can do something now, do it now.
Yeah, so it doesn't
I
accumulate.
very much do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, if I just get 5 minutes when I go down to get a drink from work or whatever, and like somebody's messaged me about some fucking mortgage or this or that or all the other stupid shit I have to mess about with, and I can do it in
box it off.
Boom! I just do it straight away. I don't. And people like dealing with me because everything's done real fast. You get what I mean? Or something's sorted. Because I think a lot of people will go and then 3 days later they'll come back to it, and
they've got a massive list of stuff that like needs to be done.
And I lose my nut with these people because I think. Why haven't they done that? Send me it. Send me this thing.
No, I know exactly what you mean because I literally used to be that person. I used to like write things down and be like, right, I'll do that. And then you just never get around to it. And then it gets to Friday and you're like, God, I've got like 2 hours of admin to do.
If I can box them off in that second, I'll do it straight away.
Yeah.
Anything straight away.
Yeah.
What the hell was it? I was on about journaling.
I was on about journaling and then but basically what I do is I get up in the morning, make my coffee and then literally just do like 10 minutes reading and then just spend like 5 or 10 minutes and then I'll like write down like what I need to do in the day because I'm very much like I need it on a list and I need to be able to tick it off because otherwise I can't.
Lists are good.
I need to like time frame it, so I'm like, right, what time do I need to be going to the gym for so I can like get back for the call or whatever.
This is the self-employed life, isn't it? Because nobody's telling you where to be at any certain times and this and that.
So that's helped me loads.
You have to set yourself a schedule, don't you?
Yeah, and it helped loads because some days I was getting up and then I was looking at my WhatsApp like as soon as I was getting out of bed. And then, you know, if you're getting like a couple of negative messages or something, sometimes it can just throw your head off a bit.
Yeah.
So what I do now is I'll get up and not like go on my phone, do the reading, do the journaling stuff, and then sit and look at the messages.
Yeah.
And
I fell back into that. Remember when I was saying I was going for a walk every morning before I even opened my phones?
Yeah.
When the season that you don't get a chance to do
it's
that,
hard though when you're doing the like midweek check-ins.
Well, dailies because on the peak weeks and all that, you have to open your phone as soon as you get up and start doing people's because they're peaking for all that. So I fell out of it and I've never got back into it. So now when I wake up, I do. I'm like looking at this, looking at that.
Yeah.
And I fell back into that.
Yeah, I'm all right though because obviously I've got like 2 clients on prep at the minute.
Yeah.
And they're checking in on the same day, so it doesn't.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't really interfere with like anything in the morning.
Yeah, it's only the peak weeks really. Everything else is all right.
Yeah.
So we've had August. So I've got no excuses.
Yeah.
It's all on me.
So now you can start journaling. Update on the next podcast.
Fucking lock me up if they found out what I was writing in there. I'm glad nobody gets to see the dreams I have on a night. Some of the dreams I have, I wake up and I think, okay, now you get 10 years for that.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That book's really good though. If anyone wants, like, it's a bit of a mindset, like, book.
Yeah.
Well, it is a mindset book.
It's a discipline doing all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a discipline.
I really like it though.
The breath work thing is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
If you do that before you go to bed, I don't know if you've done that, if I spoke about that before. Do that. It literally takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll do it. And then for nights, my sleep's amazing, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll just not do it. And then a few days later, my sleep, because I'm one of these that my brain wakes up at 3 a.m.
Right.
So 3 or 4 a.m. I'm like thinking of stuff, blah, 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 blah. And then I struggle to settle back down after that. But if I do the breath work, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Which is mad enough, but it makes sense because it switches all them bits and pieces off that wake you up. But it's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it still gets fucked off.
It's like a little thing though, isn't it? That like, it's not really much time, but it's like something that just needs to be done.
Yeah, you need to lay there and blah, 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 and not do all the bits and
I know
pieces.
exactly what you mean.
If I do it when I get into bed, I get in trouble.
Oh, that's like me. If I get in
What
bed
are you doing?
and I'm reading my book, Will's like, "Why is the light on? Turn the light off." I'm sorry.
Just sat there and like this.
I'm going to get one of those little lights that hooks over your book so I can like read my book in bed. Because I have to, when I go to bed, I can't just...
You get glasses and then you get some more glasses that come over your glasses with a light on
lights.
it. You look like you're off Ghostbusters.
I can't just get in bed and go to sleep though, you know, when I've like been doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like So I have to read for a bit to like try and relax a little bit.
Do you come off your phones a few hours before bed?
Yeah, so I have this thing on my phone. It's like it's on the screen time bit, and it basically blocks my phone off from, I think it's 9 o'clock until 7 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
And you have to put a password in to overwrite it to go on your app. So it's really good because you go to like,
Yeah,
you know,
that's a
do
good
not
idea.
disturb, you can flick it off and you're on your phone. Whereas on that, you like click on it and it's like black. And then you have to put a password in to get on it. So it really stopped. And then you have to click how long you want to unblock it for.
Oh, right.
So it's really
a proper
good.
effort to do it. And
Yeah.
you think, do you know
and then
what,
I think,
why
I shouldn't be doing
am
this.
I-
It makes me like think about it. So that's been really good. So then I'm not on my phone past like 9 o'clock, and I can like read or do whatever. I'm really trying with that sort of stuff.
It,
I feel like
it
does make a
works
difference.
massively, yeah. Fucking hell. Looking on social media and that just fires your brain up to death, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even when it's subconscious, it just makes you sleep worse, because you don't even if you're asleep, it makes you sleep worse.
Yeah. And then I even think like subconsciously when you're like on socials all the time and then you're like working and thinking about working, it it does affect how you're feeling over time.
It does. This is the problem that I have in heavy season.
Yeah.
When the season's mad, because your brain never switches
Yeah,
off.
you haven't got that
That's
time.
what burns you out. It's because your brain can't switch off. So you might not be working, but your brain's thinking about a million different things, and this prep and that prep, and I've given somebody a high day, and I'm thinking about what that's going to be like in the morning, and blah blah blah, and it just never do you know what I mean? And that's why you burn out, because
your brain's
it is
firing.
unable to switch off. There's too much firing, and then like I've said a million times, we'll get to November, and I'm like, never again,
like a mashed potato.
never again, not putting myself through that again.
And then there you are next year, still
And then in
going
January,
strong.
I'm like, one more year, just one more year, we can do that.
8 years later.
Yeah, after I've sat there at Christmas like this. You having any Christmas dinner, Dan? Rat.
Can't string a sentence together.
Yeah, just blabbering. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Shannon's like, I need you to make some reels. I don't want to make any reels, Shan. Please don't make me make reels.
What you'll have to do in January is batch up like 100 reels and then you can sack off the rest of the year.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. Release it in like December.
Oh, God.
That is actually what I should do, to be fair. I've got some in the bank at the minute, so I'm happy.
That's good.
I've got loads of
Organised.
reels filmed at the seminar, so
Yeah, you've got all those to bash
I've got
out.
some in the bank. So
It's good when you do an event because then you're like, I'm sorted for a bit. I don't have to stress about that.
Yeah, it's not just me that thinks that then.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, reels in the bank.
So when I did all those shoots, I did the shoots back to back and then I did the posing thing. I was like, I've just got client results like being bashed out now for a few weeks. It's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've actually got I've got a new little program thing launching in September. What I'm working at the minute, it's going to be called the Undivided Winter Glow Up.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's like, you know when people get back from the holidays and they're like a bit meh. Is that the best way?
That's
to
what I was
describe
like
it?
last time I come here. I had post. I don't think I said it on the podcast.
Post-holiday blues.
I had post-holiday blues for the
Yeah, you
first
did.
time. Carry on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm really sorry. It just came into my head, and I could relate. And then I said it, and there's no point in saying it because nobody cares about that. I don't even care about that. You definitely don't care about that. And I just fully fucked up your flow about your winter glow up. I'm sorry, Leah. Please carry on. I'm gonna drink my drink on my own.
All right.
You talk.
Let me get back in my flow now.
I'm
What
sorry.
was I saying? Oh yeah, so the post-holiday blues that we're on about. It was relatable.
Keep talking. I'm doing it again, look.
I know. Oh God.
Keep going.
It is. Yeah, so that's launching in September.
Was it like a challenge, like a 12-week?
Yeah, it's like a 12-week program, but it's one-to-one coaching still.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to bring in something that was like, I wanted to focus it on the one-to-one side of things more.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically starting in September. And then there's an opportunity at the end of it to like extend it to do a photo shoot in March. Because I didn't want to run it as a 12-week photo shoot thing because I just think it's not really enough time to get someone back on track and then also get them photo shoot lean.
And dieting into Christmas.
Yeah.
And then there's the reverse to think about and the rebound. Like you can't.
Yeah, it's just a bit messy. So my thinking is, right, we've got basically 12 weeks before Christmas to like get a really good routine, you know, get calories in a good spot, get everything nailed, enjoy Christmas, and then start dieting after Christmas, leading to a photo shoot for like end of March.
Like a pre-prep
Yeah.
cut.
Yeah.
For a photo shoot.
Yeah, it's basically like a 6-month photo shoot.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to advertise the first 3 months initially, because obviously people might do the first 3 months and then think, actually, yeah, I'm all good, or they might not want to do a photo shoot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my little project at the minute that I'm working on.
Class. See, there's always something ticking. We were talking the other day about starting some kind of 6 and 8 week challenge stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was on about it with Shan, like, just for something, for like just something else, do you know what I mean? I'd either speak to Amy and Meg, see if they want to do it, or if they don't want to do it, probably bring on another coach to do it.
Yeah, you could bring in another coach just to, if you wanted to, just to run the
specifically for that,
challenges.
Depending if they want to do it or not, like, but I don't think they will, because it's a big clump of, do you know what I mean? Yeah,
I did that one, I did an 8-week challenge not long ago, and to be fair, I got quite a few girls in it, but it, honestly, like, it was so much more work than I thought it was going to be.
It's the setups and stuff, innit?
Yeah,
so even if you just take like 30 on.
That's how many I had, 30.
Was it 30?
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a lot to set up in one go, do you know what I mean?
It was mad. Will had to help me because I was like, I'm not going to get this done.
Yeah. It's a lot.
But I learned a lot on how to run it. So
we'll
run it differently next time. Yeah, which will be better.
I was thinking of firing one of them up and getting something like that.
That's a good idea.
It's a good, like entry level type thing as well, that people can get a taste of a little bit of the coaching and stuff, and obviously get the chance, if they want to transition onto one of the other coaches, or myself or whatever. Yeah,
it's good for people that kind of are interested in coaching, but they maybe don't want to go for one-to-one.
Yeah.
Because that even happened to me. Like, I think 4 or 5 of the girls from the challenge are now in the one-to-one coaching.
Yeah.
So it's like people tend to transition up.
Dip the toe in a bit.
Yeah.
It's all right, this.
Yeah.
She's all right, huh?
Yeah.
She doesn't interrupt me when I'm talking. She's all right.
Both as bad as each other.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God. Right. No more updates. No?
No, that's it. We managed to have no updates to update, and have talked for the last 45 minutes, I think.
Should we do some questions?
Yeah, we've got some questions in.
I was going to say cues, but I thought you might take the piss out of me.
Only your accent.
Why? How do I say that?
Cues.
That's not how it sounds.
That's how you say it. I'm terrible at the impression. Cues.
Cues.
I'm terrible at that Derby accent.
Have I got a Derby accent?
I'm assuming it's Derby because that's where you're from, is it not?
I don't know. I don't really think I have an accent, but maybe I do.
Nobody thinks they've got an accent until they hear themselves on TV. Then they're like, "Oh, the fuck's that?" I hear myself on reels, don't you? And I think, "Oh."
Yeah. Well, I think I've got over that now. But the first time I heard myself, I was like, "This is awful."
Well, it's not. Not. I suppose it is my voice, but it's not. It's the whole accent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't think Hull's got an accent until you hear it on TV.
Yeah, Hull's got an accent.
Terrible accent. Kelsey was saying that the other day at the cinema. She said when she goes home from Hull, she's saying all like "fuh" and "duh" and all this and whatever we talk like.
Right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. By the way, I don't know what these questions are. I have not been preempted on these cues.
No, you know these ones.
Oh, I know these ones.
Are the ones you
Sorry.
sent me.
The ones that you'll watch in 2 weeks' time, that's on another episode. I don't know them ones.
Yeah. Right. Question 1. If you could have worked with any coach in your bodybuilding prime, who would it have been and why?
That's a good one, to be fair. I like that John Jewett now. I like the way he seems to do things, even though he's not from when I was in my prime. I just kind of like that whole, I don't know, approach. It's very methodical. Yeah. And I'd love someone to just go through that with my own body as a bodybuilder. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all the kind of depth that goes into it. I don't know if it goes into depth. It's all just real common sense stuff. What it does, it's just no mad stuff like what the old school stuff was, which is pretty fucking mad. All the old school stuff, to be fair. So I think probably John Jewett. I do like a lot of his stuff. There's a little bit of carryover in stuff that he does, I suppose, to what I suppose in my own coaching in bits and pieces, but it's more of a bodybuilder's thing, really.
Yeah.
With all the drugs involved and this and that. And
he does loads of.
Yeah, he does loads of different things. I hadn't actually, to be honest, I hadn't actually done that. Is it called? What's it called? J2.
J3 University.
Oh, J3. Yeah. J2. J3 really? University.
Got the J right.
I got it was one of them numbers. Yeah, I got the J. Yeah, how did you get that done?
The courses actually look great. So I've looked into them a little bit because it's got their level. I think it's level 1 or something. But then it's got a female specific course as well that goes into hormone health and obviously drug usage and stuff like that.
Well, that's, to be honest, that was the bit that put me off, because I know some of the drugs that were kind of mentioned when all that came about is when a lot of the girls started using drugs that I don't really agree with using, which we have spoken about before, and all the voices starting to change, things like that. That was what kind of put me off that, and that's why I actually never did it.
Right, because it wasn't stuff that you like, really.
Agreed with some of it, and like, yeah, we won't get into all that, 'cause it's like I'm calling somebody when I'm obviously knows what he's doing is good, but yeah, a lot of people are coming around to a different decision on that.
Yeah.
The drug side of things. But yeah, I didn't know there was much more to it, to be honest. So I might actually just sit and refresh through some of that.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. You open your can of Coke.
Let's have a little sip.
Yeah, I think that's good, to be fair. I might actually look at that myself. I think when you're coaching for ages, and you'll probably do this, it's good to refresh on a bunch of stuff that you actually learned 10 years ago, but you've not read it in 10 years.
Yeah. And
you're applying all the things that you've learned, and sometimes you forget what you've learned.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So
you get so like into your flow with stuff that it becomes like second nature.
Yeah, do you do this as well? So, and then I'll sometimes think, how did I even... So like, obviously loads of stuff I learned was like 20 years ago. Do you know what I mean? And I've learned and learned and learned. And I was always reading bits and pieces and this and that. Loved reading about stuff on different pages and this and that. Then you apply these bits and things and try them, and like, oh, that works. Well, that didn't work. And you get your methods together. And then sometimes you think,
how did I get that?
Yeah, sometimes the actual knowledge that you took from, you won't be able to recite it. Do you know what I mean?
One of my clients actually asked me the other day, she's like, oh, how did you... I think it was something to do with... I think I was explaining about BMR and maintenance calories and how that works. And she's like, oh, how did you work that out? And I was like, how did I work that out? I don't know, it just happened.
Yeah, because you've took what you need from the knowledge. Because we can't retain, unless you've got a photographic memory or like super, super intelligent. I know I definitely can't recite all the things that I've learned. So anyway, I think it's good to go back and read sometimes about stuff. And just basic stuff sometimes. Find myself reading back over just to make sure it stays fresh. Just in case somebody asks me a question, probably.
Want to be on your toes.
How does creatine work? Ooh, makes you big. Make you strong.
Makes you warm. That's it. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Or what does everyone say on creatine? It's the most researched supplement.
Most well-researched supplement.
That's all you ever hear.
Yeah, I know.
We know.
I did a really good course actually a few years ago, the Mac Nutrition Uni one.
Okay.
That was really good, but that's so I did that out the back of uni. I did that because you qualify as like a nutritionist if you do that.
All right.
And that had loads of stuff around.
So you're a qualified nutritionist?
Well, it's a qualified Mac nutritionist. It's not like a nutrition degree, but you can call yourself a nutritionist.
Oh, cool.
But that has got loads of stuff on like physiology and like metabolism. But then it's got stuff on. It's got like a module on like, I can't remember what it is, but it's like digestion specific stuff, and then it goes into like sports performance, and that was really good actually.
Yeah, it sounds
for anyone that like wants to learn more around like nutrition and application of it. That was good, and they do like case study weekends and things like that where you can go to.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, it's interesting. I almost wish I'd done more of that stuff when I wasn't as busy.
Yeah.
Because when you get to a certain point of business, you haven't actually got time to go back and do it. Do you know what I mean? It's like a catch-22, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you kind of got to separate yourself a little bit of time to make sure you're looking at bits and pieces and that.
I like that stuff though. I find it like I feel like it's like what we said before. I feel like if I'm doing something like that, I'm progressing and moving forward with it.
And looking at it and thinking about things. I love working stuff out. Some of the stuff that we do and some of the stuff that I do with clients, that it's just through noticing stuff over the years. I don't know if you could read it anywhere. I should probably write it down.
Write a book.
I should probably write a book actually. But some of the things is just like through noticing this, noticing that, try this, try that. And if someone sometimes could probably say, why do you do this? And I'm like,
just know.
Sure, really. I just tried it a few years ago and it works.
Yeah.
So I don't need everything proving that it works. Yeah. My proof is that it's worked on people. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
I definitely don't. I think this is why some of the science-based coaches go wrong.
Because it's not application, it's just all like...
Because it's scientifically worked in a study and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it that doesn't really mean it works in people. It just means whatever there was angling. And that's where I think a lot of these super scientific coaches that's where they fall down, because it's not actually applicable.
Yeah, it makes sense though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Or on the other side of things, and I had this conversation with somebody before and I was like, but that's proven not to do that. And I'm like, but I've done that with about 30 people.
Worked.
I'm telling you, it works. I don't care what you stood, and they wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care if you have it or not. It works, and it's working with this person and working with that person. Why are you doing that? Because it works. Do you know what I mean?
Would love to hear more about Peak Week, what to expect, and biggest tips.
I think the biggest thing to expect is not to expect as much as you're expecting to expect.
Yeah.
Depending on the coach. Expectedly.
Do you want to chuck another word in?
I just wanted to use the word expect loads of times.
I think I remember when I did my first peak week and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to like transform.
Yeah.
And then you do it and you're like, nothing's really happened that much.
I've just got a stomachache.
I just get to eat loads of food.
Yeah, well, it depends what you do. There's a lot of different ways of doing it. I think there's a vast difference between, for me personally, obviously you know the way I peak, and I'm assuming you probably do it similar now because you've learned from that. And I think a lot of people have actually started doing it like that more now over the last couple of years as well. The old traditional peak week used to be mad, to be fair. So Jesus Christ, when I first done it, I think my first one was in 2008 for myself. What the fuck did we do? So you'd start a week out, you'd go 0 carbs for 4 days.
So you used to deplete and then load back
up. So proper deplete. So you go deplete for 4 days. So you'd have 0 carbs, but we didn't even up our fats or anything. We just went 0 carbs. So we were just eating protein, basically. Right. It was fucking horrendous.
But he was starving.
It's horrendous. So you do that, and then your workouts would all change to circuits. So instead of doing weight training,
that is mad.
You would do legs, all legs, arms, back, full body, basically.
Okay.
So a full body circuit for 4 days, to really deplete it. Even though you've been dieting like shit for the last 16 weeks and you depleted to fuck anyways. Then you go through these depletion circuits, all right? And then you'd have to cut all salt out. So you'd have cut all the salt off your food. This is horrendous. Cut all the salt off your food. Going back even further than that. So as well, at that point, you had to stop drinking any tap water. So you had to change to all bottled water.
This is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Do people actually used to do this?
Yeah, it was even worse in the 80s. They used to drink that, what's it called? Is it distilled water or something? That you like putting like car engines and there's just like nothing in it. I can't remember. There's this water.
Right.
And I'm sure it's the water that you used to put in cars and it's got everything taken out of it, stripped out of it. I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Sure, let's call it distilled water. I'm sure it is. Anyways, so then we had to switch to bottled water. No salt on anything. It's even like, is there salt in my toothpaste? Like everyone's breath stunk. And then you do that for 4 days, you have no carbs. And then you just go like fucking crazy on your carbs for like 2 days leading into the show, or 3 days leading into the show, depending on how big. If you was big, you did 3 days. If you was a bit big, you did 2 days. All right, that was the rule. And then it'd just be like loads of tatties, sweet tatties, basmati rice, things that just wreck your stomach as well.
Oh my gosh.
And then you start taking diuretics like a few days out and this and that, and then like it's pulling everything out of you. And sometimes you'd wake up in the morning, your legs don't fucking move. You're trying to get out of bed and your legs are just like stuck to the bed. If I was older, I'd have been thinking, actually, this is no good for me. But I thought, no, this is what you have to do. This is what I was getting told to do.
Yeah.
And legs all stuck to the bed and everything like that, trying to walk. It was absolutely fucking horrific. So don't do that. If anyone's telling you to do that, you don't have to do that.
It's not crazy, is it? It's basically just...
It's basic. So peak week is literally this. Get out of your diet, basically. So stop doing cardio. Stop doing loads of steps. Stop taking any fat burners. All right, so take all the stress off your body. And then just start adding little bits of food and kind of balance that across the week depending on what you need to do. Now, that's going to be different for absolutely everybody. Yeah. Definitely not giving anyone a concrete answer on that. Some people are going to need a good bump of food in there to get them back to normal and looking better. Some people, you have to be very delicate with it.
Some people, you put a bit of food in and it's
as you found out, and then the body starts doing this and that. And so it's everybody's very individual with that. But you can get a good gauge from that, from the way you've been dieting down anyways and what you've been refeeding on and all the rest of that sort of thing. And then you should just be able to coast into the show. Yeah. Don't train your legs from probably 5 days out, something like that. Make sure your legs are not getting trained, so it's not blaring them up. Workouts need to be steady. If your reps in reserve, don't be going crazy the week of the show. And then, don't do anything mad. Keep your water pretty much the same. Show day, limit your water. Don't drink too much, but don't take it out.
Keep your salt in.
Yeah, don't mess about with your salt. Just keep that the same.
Basically just pulling off any tiredness.
Yeah, just get rid of any tiredness. And make sure you can get a good pump. Yeah. Paint yourself brown. Go 10 round in circles in your underpants under some lights.
Easy. Biggest tips: don't overthink, because it's so easy when you get into that last week. You're like analysing yourself every day.
It's because you've slowed down.
Yeah.
Because you've slowed down as well, and you've been go, and then you stop.
And you're like,
I've said this before, I fucking hated peak week. Well, you've just found out why I hated peak week in the early days. But even towards the end, when it wasn't like that, when I was competing in, obviously, the later years, a few years ago, I just fucking hated it because you just stopped and you're just waiting. Some people love it, don't they? Don't worry about it. Sarah and Jonathan might be eating 400 grams of carbs a day. Somebody else might be doing this, somebody else might be doing that. It's all dependent on the person. And And obviously I coach a lot of people and nobody's looks the same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It all just depends on what they've been doing and what their body can do and what the body responds like to this and that and what we know and what we learn. And it should be a foolproof course into the stage. Err on the side of caution. You're better off a tiny bit flat than too full.
Yeah, and also if you put the food in a little bit earlier, then if you do go a bit too far with it, you've got a bit of time to pull back and come back down again. Yeah. If you do go a bit
Which is
too
what I
high.
always do. I always start putting the food in at the beginning of the week generally, and then let that kind of accumulate. And if it starts spilling, you've got time to pull back. And then just kind of balancing it from there and just coast them out, put them on stage, don't dehydrate them. Yeah. And just, that should be it.
Yeah. 100%, I agree.
So nothing too stressful. So if anyone's depleting you and doing big loads, and that girl, I think there's a bikini, like it's just not needed. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Big 250-pound bodybuilders, completely different kettle of fish.
Yeah, because we're all smashing like burgers and chips.
Completely set.
I was there with my half extra banana. Joking, not really.
Complete different kettle of fish. You're trying to fill a lot of muscle. They've got a lot of drying out to do.
On diuretics as well.
Diuretics, the slightest little difference in pulling water here and there can make the difference of looking night and day different to them. Do you know what I mean? Because there's zero fat anywhere. That's a completely different ball game. But that's not our game. So
training adaptations for training and competing in your 40s.
It's an interesting question, that. I've seen that come through. And I thought that was quite a good question.
There's a lot
As I'm approaching my 40s in the next few years, you know, I might have to see how I need to adapt a little bit.
You've got.
Well, as you're finding out, Leah, in your late 20s, your body's already starting to fall to pieces on you a little bit.
It is.
In your 30s, that just gets even worse.
No, I'm not. I think, God, is this the end? Am I just going downhill now?
Teens, you're indestructible.
Yeah.
20s, you're strong and you're made of rubber. 30s, things start to hurt.
I'm on the downward spiral now.
I can't tell you where the 40s is because I'm not there yet, but I can't imagine it gets any better.
Because it's progressively worse.
I can't imagine it takes a sudden 10 for the up.
No.
Yeah, you're just battering your body, aren't you? I think like you just need to be a little bit more sensible with how you go. And for me, like I learned this by accident early on anyway, but you can grow in a lot of rep ranges, right? Yeah. So you can grow anywhere between 6 and they say 30, don't they? Throw numbers around, but realistically, you don't want to be training in 30s because that's a long set. But like, I think if you can train fucking hard and you can go in the 15 to 20 range, for me would be the big thing to do in your 40s.
I think the big thing is you're trying to avoid like going super heavy and bashing yourself up and getting injured because then you end up running into things like tendonitis and all that sort of stuff, don't you?
Things that get injured, it's never really your muscle, is it?
No.
It's the tendons, ligaments, joints, connective tissues. These are the things that get fucking bashed up. Yes, muscles do, but you never really hear of a muscle tearing in the middle. It only ever tears at the joint where the tendon attaches, you know what I mean? Women, you never really are tearing anything anyway, really. I don't think I've ever heard of a woman tearing anything off because obviously the tendons are probably not that dissimilar to men, but obviously they don't lift generally as much. But that's by the by. I know it was a woman that sent it. I think just smashing the shit out of a little bit high rep ranges. But that don't mean to say that if you're feeling all right in the low ranges, you just jump into the high rep ranges. I've got plenty of clients in the 40s who train really well. Yeah. And I think training age counts a lot as well. Training in your 40s would imply that you've been training since you was 18. I've got clients that didn't start training until they were 36, 37. Yeah. So their bodies, to me, is still quite young in a training age. Do you know what I mean?
It's going to be maybe a different... Like,
whereas if you started listening to it when you was 18, like in my case, by the time I got to my mid-30s, everything was in a bit of a state. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if you start training in your mid-30s, then in your 40s, you're going to be all right, aren't you?
Yeah. I've just had a couple of women, actually. I've got quite a few clients like in their like 40s and 50s. I've just had a couple actually that are like competing, that are like getting into or doing photo shoots or something in the 40s. And what I've done with them is we've just set their training plan up and then just basically monitored like the recovery and then just adjusted it. And we've said, actually, you know, that like you really sore after that, let's like pull volume down a bit. Yeah. So I think...
Or training 4 days a week is quite a common one.
Just adding more rest days in a bit.
Yeah, so they get a bit more recovery.
Yeah.
That's quite common actually.
Yeah. But I think in terms of the actual program or the competing, like it's gonna be pretty standard, isn't it? Regardless of the age.
Yeah. I mean, like a few other things dependent. Like, I mean, metabolism generally slows down a little bit as you get older. It seems to. Hormones in everybody starts to decline.
That's a good one to touch on actually. Like if they're going through like perimenopause or menopause.
Yeah. And it's so person dependent how the bodies respond to that. Some people you'll get will start to go through that and the bodies just stop doing anything. Some people just
cruise through and the chilling.
Cruise through, or even I've seen them accelerate the
Yeah.
way they can like lose fat and stuff like that. So it's hard to give a concrete one on that one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just deal with whatever's in front of me.
Yeah,
I'll be
just
totally
take it
honest.
person at a
Yeah, and
time.
if someone is responding, I don't even, like
Yeah.
think about it. Do you know what I mean? Fine, you're responding. If you're not,
Yeah.
well, this is possibly the reason why. This is possibly
Yeah.
some of the avenues you can explore to try and sort that out. And then they'll come back and they've sorted it. And, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
again, we've said this before as coaches, we're not doctors. We shouldn't be telling people to take this, do that,
Yeah.
blah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go see someone you're meant to see with that problem.
Yeah, like refer out, go and get your bloods done, go and get some professional advice with like HRT or supplements or whatever,
Yeah.
and then go from there.
And we've got so much. I think I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Atlas we've set up with the bloodwork.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
fucking good. So good. Honestly, I can't say enough good things. I've had so many clients go to them and there's this and there's that.
Yeah.
And then they've got 2 GPs linked to them and Dean St. Mark. They've got one GP that specialises in hormones, another one that specialises more in health, I think. And then they've got Dean St. Mark who lives in the grey area for consultations. So if there's anything going on, you can jump on with them, you can pay. They let me jump on the call as well.
Yeah, amazing.
If the client wants to, they'll let me sit in on that, more with Dean on that one. So I can sit there and listen. I don't talk, I just listen to what's going on for the thing. So I can make notes and everything, and I've been there, so they don't translate it back to me different to what's actually happened. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
And then I can work with them. And so like we've needed that for a bit. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got Medichecks, you've got this and you've got that, but you've not really got anyone hands-on with your bodybuilders. You could do with this, you could do with that. We can tell you to do this, blah, 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 blah. So they've been really fucking good, to be fair. But that's the world we live in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about this yesterday for some reason. And it's just the bodybuilding world in the last 10 years is just so different. You couldn't get your bloods done anywhere.
Yeah, because I've only been in it like
You couldn't,
last 10
you couldn't
years.
like get you. Do you know what I mean? So, cause what I was thinking about was all the steroids we used to pile in and that, like in the early days. And I say that like I took loads, but it wasn't actually loads. But we was doing it, but you couldn't like check your health unless you went to your GP.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Or even possibly paid to go to a private hospital. They wouldn't like that. Wasn't a thing
Yeah,
that
I get what you
anybody
mean.
ever did. Do you know what I mean?
And now like everyone gets their
You just get your
bloods
blood
done,
done a couple of times in. It's just a
Yeah.
normal thing. It's like we were just putting stuff in ourselves blindly. Like, I mean, that's anxiety driven, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, if most bodybuilders are mental out there, but like, I think as you get older, like living in them days, I don't know how they would have done that, but like, we didn't get our blood work done.
Yeah.
I think the first time I got my blood work was done was about 2015, I think, something like that. And I've been competing since 2008.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was normal. That was the norm until then Medichecks start coming about and it becomes more common. People like JP, who we've all got a lot to fucking thank for, which people won't realise. He started a lot of this stuff off.
Like the health supplements.
This is what I was talking about the other day. This is what I was laughing at. I was talking about it with Kelsey. I think it was Kelsey at the seminar. When people brought out I'm going on a tangent now, I know.
No, it's fine, go for it.
When people brought out the tracking your steps and all the bodybuilders was like, fucking what? Because you didn't track your movement. Like nobody did that. Because these pedometers maybe was invented possibly before that. I don't know. But like, it was JP who started all this. You're talking like maybe 2012, 2013. It probably started coming about, something like that. But you didn't track your movement. So I mean, I worked on a building site, so that was why when I was younger, I got in shape real easy because I was fucking non-stop all day. Then obviously when I come away from that, it didn't happen. But you just got given cardio as just go walking on the street or whatever, blah blah blah. And when it first came out, all the bodybuilders was like, "You what? You fucking wear what?" And you put like steps. What do you mean steps? And everyone was like really resilient to change to it, even till everybody. And I think there's still a couple hanging on to that now, I think. But it just makes me laugh because that wasn't a thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I've only ever known it when all this has been like
of course,
normal.
But that only. I wouldn't like to comment directly on exactly when it was, but I'm thinking it was around about 2012, 2013, because that's when everything really started to shift. Because up until like 2011-ish, 12, bodybuilding was still like an underground sport.
Right, yeah.
Women weren't really doing it. They weren't like bikini had only just started to come out. That was still like just like thin girls.
It's a really new thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it was
because
brand
now
new,
it's
innit?
like massive.
Because everyone was like, "What the fuck is bikini? Are you joking?" And then they brought out like with the shorts, men's physique. And it was like, they're not even showing their legs. Are you for real? You know, like all the old school bodies, like you can imagine them going mental.
Yeah.
What is this fucking nonsense? Are you right? This is never going to take off.
Now it's like absolutely
Now
stacked.
it's like there's no bodybuilders left and they're all doing that. But you got to remember as well that at that time, the bikini girls didn't look like they go gym really.
Yeah.
It was meant to be what looked good on the beach. So they didn't mean to have muscles or anything like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's progressed massively.
Now they're like jacked.
But yeah, it just makes me laugh when I look back through them 2010s. That's when everything took a massive shift from the old school bodybuilding world into the new school bodybuilding world as it is now. And obviously every year it just gets madder and madder and madder and madder. And the more things progress and you can go learn this here and go learn this there, and there's people teaching coaches. I mean, I'm doing that myself at the minute with that school thing with, did I mention this last time I was on here?
Yeah, you spoke about it, I think.
Yeah, Jake Watts and Rob LRF and
keep seeing your little videos.
Josh McHale, they learnt me how to use loom well.
I know.
Fucking hell, I've had some laughs.
Upskilling.
Yeah, I nearly throw that thing through the wall half the time. Yeah, but there's things on there, so now people can just pay to go on there.
It's so good, isn't it, really? Like what you can
they can just so they've got like me. So you've got me, Josh, Rob and Jake. I'm not sure how Jake's been doing it, because I don't know Jake that well, actually, but I think he's been doing it quite a long time. I know Rob's been doing it fucking ages, years. So, I mean, me, Josh and Rob are at least a decade in each, do you know what I mean? At the very least. I'm thinking Jake probably is as well, because he's around about our age group. But like I say, I haven't known him for that long, so I'm not sure. So they've got us four on there putting a video on each week, every week, about all the experience we've had, what to do in this situation, what to do in that situation. We had to learn all that ourselves, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you didn't have any like videos to watch, did you?
No, and it's took fucking loads of time to accrue all of that. People just go on there and press play and be like, oh yeah, that's happened with my client, I'll give that a try.
It's so good, isn't it?
It's just fucking class. Everybody's got everything at the thing, so you can't go wrong really, in my opinion. But yeah, obviously there was none of that. Do you know what I mean? There was like, and that's why everything's just so mad. But yeah, it's mad how far things have came. Just them two things. Nobody counted steps.
Yeah,
they would have laughed at you if you the first time. I remember reading it. I still remember reading it and thinking, they're doing what now?
Well, it's even Will, like he didn't. When I'm like, oh, I need to do my steps, he's like, shut up. I'm like, no, I do need to do them.
He was with Sass, wasn't he? I think Sass is still one of the only coaches that don't do steps. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think because my best mate was prepped by Sass and he didn't do no steps and all like that. Steps. But
like, come on, we're going for a walk. Do the steps.
Yeah, I think they just get cardio, but that was what it was like. Hour in morning, hour at night.
Yeah, they just did cardio, steps as their cardio.
It's walking, yeah,
basically.
We'll be back in 2 weeks, guys.
I haven't got another top.
Bing, ba-ding, ba-ding, bing, bing. We'll swap tops. I'll have a crop top on. Bing, ba-ding, ba-ding. This is the exit one. Ba-ding, bing, 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 bing. I'm going to stop talking now because I'm about to start talking about things I shouldn't talk about. So let's just go and then we'll come back on the next one. Okay. Do you want to do our little follow? What is it again? Follow. Click the like. I don't fucking know. I still don't think I subscribe to your YouTube, Lee. I don't even know how to do it. I didn't even stand up to YouTube yet. It's driving me fucking mental. But you do share the link, so we'll take that as a win. Yeah. I'm not following you. I just don't follow anyone on YouTube. I just click on it and type things in. Yeah. Yeah. But make sure we do get quite a few likes and comments, so Leah keeps me up to date. We appreciate the support massively. Yeah. Because we spread across 3 things, Spotify. Yeah. YouTube. Yeah. Apple. A lady actually, a lady girl came up to me in the gym the other day that I've never spoke to before and was saying she was watching the podcast, which was really nice. Yeah. I get quite a bit, to be fair. People saying so when I see them at shows and stuff. Yeah. So that was fab. But yeah, like, subscribe, leave us a comment if there's anything you want us to cover. Yeah. Nothing bad though. Don't have a go at us. We're fragile. We are. Yeah, and we'll be back next week. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Leah won't set it on private next time. Oh God, I uploaded it on private and I was like, brilliant, I'm on track. Loads of people having a go at me. I've done it. And then Dan was like, Leah, is the podcast on? I was like, yeah, I did it ages ago. We checked it and I was like, fuck. Because I think they must have been waiting to get on the Stairmaster to put it on on prep and whatnot. And then they must have clicked thing and it just come up as a black screen. I was like, shit. So I messaged you. I was like, Leah, is this not on? People are starting to try and watch it. God. Yeah, I put it on. I don't know how that happened, but I accidentally put it on private. It's all just buttons. You just press all the buttons. God. But yeah, it is on now. We're going now.